Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I'd really appreciate it, and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you could see it and you could purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. Launched for 2019, this is part of the Elegance Collection, the thin dress series, and this is SBGK006. 39mm in yellow gold. This watch uses the first manual wind Grand Seiko mechanical caliber in 8 years, and its first ever small seconds display. The watch is easy to wear on my 16cm circumference wrist, just under 12mm thick. It's 11.9 as I measure it, 39mm in diameter, and if you measure this watch lug to lug, it's a wonderfully agreeable 43.9mm lug to lug across the wrist. So I can recommend this watch for a wrist as small as 13cm circumference. Once again, my wrist for reference is 16cm circumference. An easy watch to wear, a lovable and vintage nostalgic form. It's comfortable on the wrist and handsome in almost every regard, as the watch starts with a lush gloss brown small scale rectangular scale alligator leather strap, monotone stitch with a folded edge, calfskin on the underside. It has that characteristic of all Grand Seiko straps of feeling incredibly supple despite being factory fresh and brand new. This one feels as though it's been broken in, and that's just the way Grand Seiko straps are. The pin buckle is handsome and traditional. You would expect it on an Elegance Collection watches. Satin finish with the Grand Seiko logo on the top with a polished bevel along the side and a little revetment for the pin inside the buckle. A delicious detail. Rolling over to the case, you can see that this is yellow gold, and it is the Zaratsu tin plate mirrored finishing that you see on the titanium and steel watches, but it's breathtaking to behold when it's rendered on soft precious metal. This is achieved by holding the case directly against a spinning tin wheel. Eye-hand coordination and artisanal craft knowledge are used to create the micrometrically symmetrical lug profiles on each side. Everything is optically flawless and mirrored, much like the black polish you see on Swiss movement components. The Grand Seiko crown is slightly sunken into the case band, and you can see there is a very narrow satin finished element to the case with another polished facet curved on the underside of the mid-case profile. The lugs are tapered and narrow. The crown is conical with a little bit of a domed profile on its end, and the bezel has a bit of a step where it abuts the case and then a domed profile. The sapphire is dramatically domed. Cambered sapphires are expensive. Flat sapphires are cheap, and the more dramatically cambered, the more expensive. So of course Grand Seiko gives you a cambered crystal designed to evoke vintage dress watch plexiglass crystals with that off-axis distortion, sparing no expense for a watch that had a retail price in 2019 of $19,000. The dial is white, and it's a lovely pearlescent white with a little bit of undertone colors in the background. The features of the dial, the hands, as well as the indices and the Grand Seiko logo, are all finished manually using micrometric diamond-tipped milling tools. They are real yellow gold, and you can see black polished hands that are both black polished on their top and on their facets. You have faceted individual indices that are exquisitely shaped to taper as they approach the center dial, and again, all of this finished and placed by hand. Very impressive. Turn the watch over, and here is the caliber 9S63. 33 jewels adjusted in 6 positions, one more than the chronometer standard of 5. It uses the DiaShock system that is proprietary to Grand Seiko, and everything, the stones, the bridges, the plates, the hairspring, the escapement, the balance wheel, all of it, including the lubricants made by Seiko and Grand Seiko, a true manufacturer product. You have a 72-hour 3-day power reserve. It beats away at 28,800 vibrations per hour. There is a stop seconds function, and the watch is rated to an accuracy of -3 seconds plus 5 seconds per day. Remember, COSC is -4 plus 6 per 24 hours. The watch has 30-meter water resistant, so it's not an aquatic timepiece. It is an exquisite and long-legged manual wind movement, and in case you're wondering, the quality of the click spring and the winding feel is world class. Grand Seiko leaving nothing to accident. You can see this 2019 thin dress Elegance Collection SBGK006 and make it yours on the Watchbox.